Hello, welcome back. Tactical Tuesday with Johnny Tiger and Kitten,
Kitten.
who's stolen my Team Canada uniform again. I'll have to try to reclaim that later. The date, August 24th, 2021. I'm using this beat up old Skull Candy headset, and because I forgot to charge my headset. And when I went to do the video, I just realized the headset completely dead. So, anyway, I have heard that some people tell me that the Skull Candy recording audio is actually better than the headset I've been using. So, anyway, this might be a good thing, maybe. Um, anyway, today we're going to do something that is going to suck a lot. Because, as you guys can see, I'm sporting some nice long hair that's been braided by Kitten. She likes to play with hair. Anytime I'm not paying attention, next thing I know, I got a braid going on. And she, too, got a braid going on here.
Yes.
So, if you have been enough of a tussle or street fight, and if you tend to have longer hair or medium length hair, sometimes even short hair, you might have run into a situation where people grab your hair, and that's really annoying. Uh, I mean, of course, here when no one's doing it to us, we can stand here and say, yeah, that's fighting like a woman. It may be, but when that actually happened to you, if you don't know how to deal with it, you are going to be in a whole world of hurt. Uh, I'm pretty sure Kitten has had her hair grabbed before.
Oh yeah.
And back when I was in high school, I had hair almost as long as the way my hair is now. And the reason why got a cut at the very end was exactly that. Every time we got into a fight, someone always go for my hair sooner or later. And it's just not very pleasant. I knew how to deal with this, but it's still not very pleasant. Which is why today is going to suck. Because one of us is going to grab the other person's hair so you guys can see how to defend against hair grabbing. Now, we talked it over, and honestly, it's not going to be fun either way, but I think her grabbing my hair is going to look slightly better than me grabbing her hair on camera, as I having someone possibly call Child Protection Service. At least if she grabs my hair, then I can do my deadly self-defense on her, and now it's still going to look like a little bit of a domestic abuse. But yeah, there's just no pretty way to do this, one way or another. By the way, if you guys wondering why I keep closing the front of my gi, take a look. I got a big rip down the front of my shirt. It's a really old shirt, and it's really ready for the trash. But once in a while, I put it on while I'm indoors because it is rather comfortable. You know, sometimes there's something to be said about the shirt that has some torns and tears in it. You walk around, you get the illusion of wearing a shirt while you got a really good ventilation going
Yeah.
on. So anyway, that's why I keep closing the front of my gi. That if you see me doing this to my chest, it's not that I'm getting a heart attack. Okay, I'm not rubbing my chest. I'm trying to keep myself decent. Really should have put on a different shirt before filming. Anyway, so that's I think I've rambled on long enough. Let's get some hair grabbing going on. I just know I'm going to hate every moment of this. Now, Why is hair grabbing so bad? Because when you are in a fight, the last thing you want to have is the other person to have control of you. And once a person have control of your head, that person pretty much have control of you. Now, let's do a quick little demonstration. We don't even need to go crazy. Let's say someone like Kitten, who's a female and a foot shorter than me, and I am like a deadly, well-trained martial art master ninja dude. Well, okay, I'm not a ninja dude, but anyway. But even so, if she get a hold of my braid and just try to, if I try to turn to hit you or attack you, just try to redirect me. Okay? Okay, time. You guys can see that. It's like super difficult, even for me to deal with that. If I didn't know the right move for it, I can come around with all kind of attacks or and try to muscle through it, but it's just not going to do it because she has the control of my braid, which has a lot of hair, which is attached to my head. And every time she pulls on it, it's going to hurt. And my head is naturally going to try to turn to where it doesn't hurt. Uh, Now, she wasn't even doing something deadly, dangerous to me. In a real fight, it doesn't look like that. In a real fight, when someone get a hold of your braid, they're going to start slapping, they're going to start punching, or they're going to yank your head down so they can kick you in the face. So you don't have a lot of time to mug around when someone get a hold of your hair. We actually see that a lot in women fighting each other. Almost the first thing going to happen is someone get a hold of the hair, and the fight is pretty much going to be one-sided. The person whose hair get grabbed is going to eat most of the punishment, and that happens with guys too, especially if guys have hair like mine. Huh? So when we come to hair grabbing, there's three variations. Mainly three variations. We are not going to be able to cover everything, but there's mainly three variations. Let's look at uh, each in turn. First, the easier to deal with. Someone snagged the end of your braid. So, like that. She snagged the end of my braid. Do I want to immediately spin toward her? No, because if I do something like that, she's just going to pull me to the side by tugging my braid. She can control my motion very easily by pulling, twisting, tugging on my braid, you know, generating pain. This is a form of pain compliance. So the first thing I want to do, if someone snags, this is the um, off the scalp grab. This is what we call it, the off scalp grab or the far grab. Someone snagged the end of your hair, the end of your braid. You want to cover your hair or braid with your own hand. Yeah? I, she grabbed the end, I grab near my scalp. Now try to tug. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Yeah. I can I can even show it to her, right? Right. I snap the end of your braid, cup your own braid. Yeah. Don't let me pull. Do you feel it? Yeah. You can even add both hands to it. You know, if you put both hands, just keep this tight against your head. Doesn't hurt, right? Yeah. Alright? Very quick way to shut off that pain generator. That pain source is to cup your own hair so they can't pull it against your scalp. Your hand is pulling against them. Your hand against their hand. Much more fair that way. Huh? Now what do you do after that? Okay, what do you do after that? Okay, let's snag the end of my braid. I cup close to my head Now I can turn. When I turn, I bring the hand that is not cupping my braid. Okay, let's do the nice and slow. Snag the end. I cup my own braid, my own hair. I lift up the hand to on the side I want to turn. So if I'm going to spin right, I want to lift the right side. Why? Why do I want to do that? Because otherwise, if I turn around and she just happened to swing a fist, I walk right into it.
Oh.
Right? So when I turn, I want this hand to be up, like this, protecting my face. But most importantly, my shoulder. What is my shoulder doing? Yeah, can you tell them?
Putting pressure on my wrist.
Yeah, my shoulder is putting pressure on her wrist. So she either have to keep turning with me, which is going to throw her off balance,
Yeah.
or she had to eventually let go.
Yeah.
If she doesn't let go, okay,
Yeah.
if she doesn't, if she keep holding on, snag the end, and then okay, I turn, and let's say I get to this point, she doesn't let go. Where's my elbow?
Right on my shoulder.
Yeah, a simple drop of the elbow will break her shoulder, or dislocate her shoulder, or hurt it really, really badly.
Yeah.
Right? Or right into the face if I want to.
Yeah.
Right? All this time I'm keeping the pain away from my braid. Right? So cup your own braid, turn, keep protecting your face with the inside arm, and then either force them to let go with the shoulder, drop the elbow on their shoulder joint, or elbow into the side of the head. Yeah? When you practice this, be very careful. Don't actually spin around fast and smash each other in the face. Now, that is an easy one. Now we'll look at the close, the near grab, the close to the skull grab, which is, in most cases, this will come from the front, where someone grab here, right up in the, grab a good handful there. I hate this shit. Yeah, this is even worse because immediately it hurts. Huh? And if you struggle too much, the person is going to yank the hell out of your hair. And not to mention for a lot of sighted participants, sighted people, this is obstructing your view already. They're on there. Right? So this is bad. But this is not hard to deal with either, as long as you stay cool and remember what to do. Nice tight grab. Okay. Ow, it hurt. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I already knew this was going to suck. Okay, back up a little bit so we can let them see. Turn a little bit this way. Yeah, okay. Now, you can see she got a good handful of hair. There's no way I'm going to pull this loose. There's no way. Huh? And there's no way for me to get anywhere in there to save my hair. So in this case, again, remember when they grab your hair, the other hand is usually slapping, the other hand punching. Okay? First thing you want to do, remember, put your own arm up, protect your face. But more importantly, I'm going to drop my hand over hers. I'm going to, rather than try to pull away, I'm going to try to pull, hold her against my head.
Oh.
Suddenly, it doesn't hurt anymore. And now,
Hurts me.
yeah, it hurts you. Now, I add the other hand, and then I bend down.
Oh.
This will, what is it doing to your wrist?
It making me crunch.
Yeah, it makes them follow you down, right? Eventually, they'll have to let go of your hair if you keep this pressure up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it hurts them more than it hurts you. Actually, it doesn't hurt me at all when once I secure the wrist. Okay? So here, I'll try on her. Hurt, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, now put your hand, lace your hand over mine. and hold my hand against your head as tight as you can. Yeah. Doesn't hurt anymore, right?
No.
Yeah. Now bend forward. Keep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then I let go. Because there's only so much my wrist is going to flex. Right? When you guys bend forward, make sure you keep your elbows up covering your face. Because one thing that is going to happen is the person is going to try to kick you. Now, when you bend forward like that, the person is going to try to kick you. You don't want to get nailed in the face. Right? So that's a near grab. Far grab, when they grab away from your scalp, you secure your hair. When they grab near your scalp, you secure their hand. Now we look at most annoying, the most annoying, the most painful and hard to deal with grab, which is the around the wrist grab. What is around the wrist grab? It starts with snagging the end of your braid, and let's say you don't react in time, you don't get your hand on your braid in time. What happens with people who like to do this stuff is they will twist your braid around the wrist. Now it's really, really secure and it's really hard to get it free. Eh? You feel like that's a nice tight grab, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like there's almost no way for me to even get my hand in there. And because if I get my hand in there, try to pull, there's so much force, and because my braid is wound around their wrist, this is going to be difficult to deal with, right? So this is one of those circumstances where you kind of want to take a bit of a more drastic measure. Actually, I'm going to talk about that now. All three of these, anytime someone grab your hair, if you carry any kind of self-defense tool on your person, it's a good time to get it out, right? Because that's going to be a lot easier than you trying to muscle this or trying to self-defend or martial art this, right? And this is one of those instances, right? Let's say she grabbed my braid and then wrist twisted. First, I still want to try my best to secure my own hair in front of her hand if I can. And then I'm going to immediately reach for my self-defense tool. I'm not even going to deploy the knife, right? This is a safety knife, by the way. It doesn't have a blade, so I'm not killing my own wife here.
Thank you.
If if it hurts, let go, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just going to try to pull, uh, try to yank my head around. Yeah, doesn't take much, right?
No.
And what did I do?
You slapped my knuckle.
I just take the I just took the knife. I didn't even put the knife out. I took the hilt of the knife and go on the knuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. And this works extremely well for this particular grab because their hand is so tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now this works for the front near grab too. If they grab your hair like this, you secure the wrist, you take your self-defense tactical pen or knife out and just go on the knuckle here or on the
Thank
thumb, on the thumb
Yes.
joint.
Yes.
Yeah, they will let go. Okay, don't try to get fancy like going for the knee or going for the elbow. You don't have time. The hand is the one that's giving you trouble. Take a hard object and smack. Huh? Bad boy, bad girl. They'll let go. The only one, this one is harder to get. It's the first one, the far grab. If she snagged the end of my braid, and I try to go at it with my self-defense tool, I can hardly reach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only situation when when you pull out your self-defense tool, you still need to do what I showed you. Cup your own hair, turn, force, release, and now you already have your knife in your hand right there, right on the side of the neck.
Bye bye.
Yeah, she's so cute. She go bye bye. Anyway, I think we've mutually abused each other enough on camera today. Now I'm going to go find an agency that can take in abused men. We'll be back again tomorrow for Wisdom Wednesday, and hopefully you guys learned something from this little fun demonstration. And don't lose too much hair when you do this. It does hurt. See you guys tomorrow. Bye now.
Okay.